Hello and welcome to the Luxe Jewelry Edit with Elizabeth Manieri. I'm Elizabeth Manieri and I am so excited to share today's curated collection of jewels, exotics from around the world, part 2. Part 1 went over so huge. Y'all loved it. I loved the comments, I loved the DMs, I loved the comments on YouTube. So I am so excited to bring you part 2. Now, like everything I am showing you in all of my shows, we are getting one-of-a-kind pieces, and because of the special relationships that Gems has with jewelry manufacturers and designers, we are able to bring them to you for one-of-a-kind prices. You are getting to see pieces and gemstones that you would not find in private jewelers or large retail jewelers or anything, and you are getting them for prices that are 50% or more less than you would pay retail because of the special relationships that we have. It's such a privilege and such an honor for me to be able to bring you these pieces for these prices. The only catch is once they're gone, they're gone. I only have one and they go fast. Because they're one-of-a-kind pieces, for such great deals, they tend to go. So I want you to familiarize yourself with the interface you're watching on. If you're on YouTube, there's probably a link in the description. If you are watching on a computer or laptop or your phone, you're seeing a banner that has a QR code. There's a link of where you can shop, and there's also a telephone number. Whatever is the easiest and most preferred for you, I want you to familiarize yourself and get ready to shop because I have some pieces at prices that are going to blow your mind. And on that note, let me bring you the first piece. I'm starting with a bracelet today, which if you have been tuning into me for a while, I don't think I start with bracelets very often. In fact, I got kind of excited when I saw this one. This is a diamond baguette bracelet, and it is just over 3.5 carats diamond weight. It is 18 carats of two-tone gold. And I want to show you one of the things I love. So, I mean, obviously the sparkle I love. I also love the way it is set. If you look kind of closely right here, I love the setting, how they're kind of set in, right? That bevel set, I love. But it is so easy to put on. One-handed application. Make sure I'm getting you in there so you can see it. I love a one-handed application bracelet. So it just kind of springs on, springs off. And what I also like about that, so it's got kind of a softness to it. Sometimes when you wear a bangle or you wear a cuff and they're harder or they're, you know, like a bend open clasp, I feel like they bang a little bit. Sometimes that can drive me a little crazy depending on what I have on my schedule for the day. But with this one, because it's got that soft spring to it, it really just hits really gently, and I love that. Plus, again, one-handed application. If you're a mom or just a busy woman in general, we spend the majority of our life doing things with one hand. So being able to put on a bracelet with one hand is pretty priceless. So I want to make sure you can get a really good look at it up close. I want you to take a look at the stones. Now, this bracelet, we've got, again, just under 3 3/4 total carat weighted diamonds, and we've got 18 carat two-tone gold, and the price for this bracelet today is $13,552. $13,552. This bracelet would easily be double that in any store if you could even find something so unique. But because of these relationships that we have with manufacturers, we're able to cut out all of the middle people that are normally driving prices up in your more known or even your smaller, you know, Main Street USA jewelers. We're able to cut out all of the cost of those middle people, therefore giving you direct to consumer pricing. It's incredible for me. It's fun to be able to give you these deals, but it's really incredible for you because you get to shop them. So make sure you are taking advantage of this bracelet. $13,552. Moving on to a ruby ring. Now, I'm a July baby, so ruby is my birthstone. Now, I don't think you have to stay with your birthstone when in terms of buying jewelry. I have about every stone under the sun that I can have. I think a rainbow is always the goal for a jewelry box. But if you are a fellow July baby, or if you know a fellow July baby, this would be a great investment or gift for yourself or for them, whichever you prefer. So we've got baguette cut rubies, and we've got, for carat weight here, we've got just shy of 10 carats. Listen, if you're gonna do rubies, you're gonna do a stone, let's do big, right? The bigger the better. The bigger the better when it comes to cake, hair, and stones. That is my philosophy on life. I suggest adapting it. You cannot go wrong when that is your philosophy on life. So we've got almost 10 carats of the baguette cut rubies. And then we've also got round diamonds, and we've got almost 1.5 total carat weight of round cut diamonds, and you'll see that's running right through the middle. So you have the ruby on each side. By adding the diamond in the middle, what I love, and I've talked about this before, but with colored gemstones, right, sometimes, especially depending upon the cut and the depth of the color, in this particular case, it's the richness and depth of the color that really makes it so exotic and exquisite. But when we add a diamond is going to do the most refracting of light. Translation, it's going to do the most sparkle. So I love when we pair that in the middle here, you get both. You get that deep, rich ruby color, but you also get that bonus sparkle, the refraction of light from almost 1.5 carats of diamonds. This is set in 18 karat white gold. It is a size 7. Now, if you are not a size 7 on your ring finger, remember that you can wear it on your middle finger or you can wear it on your pointer finger as well. But it is a size 7. It is the only one that I have, and I want you to go ahead and I want you to take one more close-up look at this beautiful ring, keeping in mind we're at just under 10 carats of ruby, just shy of 1.5 carat weight of diamond, and this ring is coming to you today for $21,164. $21,164 for almost 10 carats of this deep, rich ruby. Who made the yellow diamond famous? Does anybody know? It's actually Audrey Hepburn, and it's one of her better known movies, Breakfast at Tiffany's, but she is sort of the first person that brought the yellow diamond into the public eye and made it really one of the most coveted stones in terms of diamonds. I think yellow is probably one of the most coveted. I would argue that a diamond is a diamond and they're a girl's best friend. I'll take any of them, but yellow definitely has something a little bit special about it, and that's where it all started. We've also seen a really big push, I think, with celebrities doing yellow diamonds for engagement rings, and I think that's because, well, they want something special, they want something unique, and generally speaking, celebrities are the only ones that have the budget for something so exotic and so unique. But you have found me and you have found gems, and so you are able to get one-of-a-kind designs. You are able to get top quality exotic stones, and you are able to get them at direct-to-consumer pricing, which is a fraction. In the case of this necklace, when I tell you the price, it's not even half or a third. I mean, it is multiple zeros less than what you would pay if you were in a retail store purchasing this. Now, we have almost 9 carats of yellow diamond, almost 9 carat weight yellow diamond, and we have almost 10 carats of white diamond. And just again, to kind of show you the detailing, so you've got the yellow diamond is in the center, and then you've got a halo with the white diamond, and then you've also got a white diamond. I love when they put a stone in the connection. I mean, this necklace would be equally beautiful if this was just the chain, but just elevating it like we are known to do. Our designers here at Gems are the best in the world, and so we put that extra stone, that extra bit of sparkle, and it also just ups the carat weight, which, going back to the philosophy, hair, cake, and carat weight, the bigger the better, the more the better. 18 karat two-tone gold. You don't really notice the yellow gold as much, but it is what is going around those little side stones, as well as the yellow diamond, which is just allowing it to really sparkle. I feel like this number should be missing a 0, but this necklace can be yours today for $75,390. $75,390. This is the kind of necklace that I feel like you would see on a celebrity on some kind of red carpet, and they couldn't even afford it. They would have had to have borrowed it from a jewelry store. That is what I expect when I see a necklace like this. But thanks to Gems, and because you are watching on this show and you are shopping the link that you're either seeing below or the QR code that you are seeing on my show, you are able to get this necklace for $75,390. Up next, I am bringing a cushion cut sapphire ring. As I have gotten the opportunity to bring you these pieces, I have found new loves in stones. My husband is thrilled, as you can imagine, that there's just more gemstones now that I feel like I need. I didn't even realize how beautiful they were or how much I loved them. And I think a blue sapphire would absolutely fall into that category for me. So this is a blue sapphire and diamond ring. Now the center stone that you're looking at is a cushion cut, and it is almost 4.5 carats. 4.5 carats of blue sapphire. And the color, when I see these blue sapphires come through, I think that is what has made me fall in love with them. I have never seen before the richness and the depth of blue that I see in the blue sapphires here at Gems. Absolutely unbelievable. You'll also notice a little bit of different, you've got almost a faux bevel set kind of going around here, which is just a unique detail. I really like that before you go into the halo. So you've got this little lip almost of a bevel setting, but then you've still got the halo. We don't often see those two things combined, but we've combined them here. Then we've got kind of making it a 3-stone. We've got the baguette diamond on each side. Those have a halo. And I don't know how much closer we can come in, but the metal work that you are gonna see here, right? I want to go in really close because this is one of those details that to me sets apart the absolute best of the best when it comes to jewelry. This ring, without any of the metal work, would be a showstopper. But when you add that mill grain work that's going around the edges of the halo, it's indescribable. It takes it to a level that I just don't even know that you could find. When a ring is arguably more beautiful or equally as beautiful on the side as it is straight on, I mean, talk about one of a kind, right? Look at these stones. So you've got same thing, you've got this miligree work right here on the side, all the way around. You've got these larger 3 diamonds. I mean, where else could they have put diamonds? You've got it on the side of the halo, you've got it on the side of the basket. I don't know where else you could possibly put diamonds. I want one of y'all to go home with this almost 4.5 carat blue sapphire, over 1.5 carat total diamond weight. It is set in 18 karat white gold. The metal work is giving it a really beautiful antique look. Now this ring can be yours today. Like you'll often hear me say, I feel like we're missing a digit. I always clarify, are we missing a 0? Are we missing another digit here? Nope.
$15,060
for almost 4.5 carats of a deep, rich, royal blue sapphire and over 1.5 carats diamond. This is a size 6 1/4. So if you are a size 6 1/4, this is your lucky day because this ring at this price, I don't even know where you would find this ring for 4 times the price. I just don't think you could find that kind of attention to detail, but you surely would not find it for this price point. Again, so grateful for the manufacturers and the designers that we're able to work with. Just so grateful for the relationship that they have with Gems. This is another ring that is going to have the side detailing. So exotic and absolutely incredible when we add the side detailing. It's an eternity band, but it is not your everyday eternity band. So we've got these oval diamonds, first of all, and we've got a little over 2 carats, it looks like, in the oval diamonds. And then we've also got round diamonds going around the whole side. And we have almost a 1/4 carat of those diamonds going around the side. That is incredible. Talk about 360 degrees of sparkle. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So again, almost 2 1/4 total carat weight of diamonds, the oval diamonds going around the surface. And then we've got almost a 1/4 diamond weight of the round diamonds that are on the side. And I love an oval, that elongated, brilliant cut. When we look at the faceting, that's probably one of the most beautiful parts about a diamond is when it reflects, it just kind of takes in and absorbs and puts back out the light. It almost never looks the same way twice in a row, which is absolutely beautiful. This ring,
$7,470. $7,470
for that level of detail, and just that carat weight of diamond alone, just the carat weight would justify a significantly higher price, but the design and the detail are what really take my breath away and is just, I think it's exotic, I think it's one of a kind. You are not going to bump into someone else that is wearing this ring. This ring to me would be the perfect we've been married 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you know, those milestone anniversaries. And I know for a lot of us, we like to upgrade, right? For me, I just add, I like to just add to the collection, stack them, move them on different fingers. But this would be absolutely incredible to pair alongside. If you had your wedding set on your left hand, then you could go ahead and put this on your right hand. How beautiful would that be? This would also be the perfect ring for, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like we go through seasons when we're younger and we're getting engaged. I think we wear our engagement ring, that high profile all the time. But sometimes, I know when I became a new mom, I actually stopped wearing my full wedding set because it was just too much, right? The profile was too high. I didn't want to knock my daughter with it. I was constantly in and out of diaper bags and car seats and all of the things. It just didn't make sense to wear a big, beautiful, high profile stone. But it broke my heart to go to just a plain gold band. I wanted something with sparkle. This ring is perfect for that. That is exactly what it's going to do. It's going to give you the simplicity of a band while the elegance and the sparkle of all of those diamonds. So we talked a little bit about metalwork on that ring. And so this is a locket that is going to have equally exquisite metalwork. And sometimes I'm a stone girl, right? We've talked about this. I am a big, juicy stone girl. That is what I am always drawn to. But sometimes you can find a piece that the metalwork really just takes your breath away. And this locket is one of those pieces. There are so many different things you can do with a locket. It would blow your mind. Catch me on Instagram. I'm gonna do an after show on Instagram, Elizabeth.Maneri, after this airs. And we're gonna talk a little bit about what I have learned that you can do with a locket since my time here on Gems. It's gonna blow your mind. It blew my mind. But I digress. We've got almost 12 grams of 14 karat yellow gold in this beautiful estate locket, and you can get it today for $1,595. $1,595 for this. And again, to get it, put it on a chain, and then I want you to jump over to my Instagram. Go follow me, Elizabeth.Maneri on Instagram. We're gonna talk all about lockets. And I wanna know what you put in it, but I'm also gonna share what I've learned, some of the different things that you can put in it since my time here on Gems. You'll go ahead and one last look, this beautiful locket, and again, you can get it for $1,595. I feel like today's show, I've really covered a wide range of ways that you can wear jewelry. Good news for you, you can buy multiple pieces and you can wear them at the same time. Now this next piece and the piece that's coming after it, that's exactly what I want you to do with it. And we're gonna give each piece its moment in the spotlight because they truly deserve it, but I do want you to stay tuned for the next piece because they would go beautifully together. So these are blue sapphire and diamond earrings, and it is a diamond halo. You'll see the diamonds going around not just the halo, but you'll also see them carried all the way up to where it goes in your ear, the post, and this little connection piece that allows it to have just kind of, I call this a micro dangle, right? You're gonna get the movement of a dangle, which is going to allow it to really reflect light beautifully, but it's not such a large dangle that it would be cumbersome in everyday life. I feel like you could wear this to church with your kids, to work, and it's not going to be in the way. So I don't know that micro dangle is a thing, but we're gonna make it a thing. We, the viewers of my show, we are gonna make this a thing, the micro dangle. That is exactly what this earring is. Much like some of the others I've shown you, you've got that beautiful, rich, deep blue. It is a full carat of sapphire. So you've got a full half carat on each side, and you've got just shy of a half carat of total diamond weight. So very substantial, half carat on each side of the blue sapphire, almost a full half carat total in the diamond weight. And this pair of earrings can be yours for not $5,000, which I like to play a little game with myself and try to guess what I think it's gonna go for, even at Gems pricing, and I'm usually off by a couple $1,000s. Not $5,000, not $3,000, $1,532. That is half of what it would be at retail. It's about $3,000 less than what I think it should have been, even for Gems pricing, which is why if you are taking advantage of that deal, I think you really need to consider pairing it with this beautiful bracelet that I'm getting ready to show you. Now tell me that is not the set of all sets. I love a good capsule jewelry wardrobe, and I feel like that's what this is going to allow you to do. Pear and oval shape go so beautifully together because you've got the softness of the bottom of the pear, but then you do have that little bit of a point, so it brings a different focal point for your eye versus the oval, which is on the bracelet. The price on these earrings is such a steal, and when I tell you the price in a second of the bracelet, you're gonna say, absolutely, absolutely, these two need to be purchased together. But I do wanna make sure that the bracelet gets its moment in the spotlight. All of my babies need to get their moment, right? All of the pieces in my show need to make sure they get their moment. So we have almost 4 carats of blue sapphire in this bracelet, and we have almost 1.5 carats of diamond. And if you come in and you look close, you've got the blue center stone, and then the diamond is making up the halo going around the outside, and then also the connector, right? And look at that. Like I'm always talking about, the design of our jewelry designers, the attention to detail is unlike anything you would find in any commercial retailer. They are not going to put the love, they are not going to put the time, these little details, because they don't have to. They can mark it up, people are used to paying it, maybe it's a famous name jeweler, whatever the reason, they don't have to put that extra time and that extra love. Our jewelry designers, this is their passion, this is what they do, and they have this unique relationship with us here at Gems, and I am lucky enough to pass these pieces on to you knowing that they are one of a kind, that they are designed with love and intention and attention to detail, and you are able to get them for a steal. In the case of this bracelet, again, we've got almost 4 carats of sapphire. We've got almost 1.5 carat of diamond. It is 7 inches. I don't know if I said that before. And you can have this bracelet for $5,032. $5,032. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Like I always say, the detail alone warrants more. The carat weight, of course, is taking it to the next level. Do not miss out on the opportunity to get this deal. I want you to go ahead and click the link below, scan that QR code, call if you have any questions. If you are following me on social media, I'm always happy to answer your questions. I'm more interested in seeing how you style this beautiful bracelet, but you are always welcome to ask me questions and I will answer to the best of my ability, or I will find someone who can answer. That brings us to our last piece of the show. I'm always stunned when that happens because I feel like we just started, but I cannot wait to show you this piece. If you tuned into my Exotics from Around the World Part 1, you saw kind of a sister or a cousin to this ring. And I don't even remember now which show it was, but I had another show that had another piece from the same collection. I love this collection. It speaks to my heart, the different colors, the unique shape. It's a little more abstract. It's statement rings. And statement rings, I will be honest, generally speaking for me, and I think most women, our statement rings are cocktail rings, meaning they're not real. They're generally not real metal. At best, they might be gold plated. I think most of mine are gold painted. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think they're gold painted and they're rhinestones or just crystals. This ring is the real thing. It is every bit as large as the rings that we are used to seeing in costume, every bit as exotic. I mean, the word exotic in the title of this show, what better portrays that than this ring? Tsavorite, pink spinel, and a tanzanite are the stones that you are seeing, as well as, of course, the diamonds that you're seeing going around as a halo. All of the different, just the shades of pink alone in this, I think are so beautiful. Look at how fun this detail is. So now this is something different. They did not opt to do stones down the side, which is usually the detail that we come to expect. But how beautiful is this? I thought this was such a smart take on a way to add value, up the level, up the elegance, but do it in a way that's so different. And it lends itself to the exotic nature of the piece. I also, when I see a ring like this, I instantly think of summertime. The colors, of course, very much speak to summer. But as I've shared before, summertime, I tend to tone down my dress. Truth be told, I am a fairly simple person when it comes to fashion anyway. You are far more likely to see me in just like a long sleeve short or a fitted knit sweater dress or something like that. But in the summer, even more so in Charleston, it is hot. So it is ponytail and sundress all day, all the time. Doesn't really matter what it is, that is what you're getting. And I do tend to even go away from necklaces just because it's so hot. So I really lean into my earrings and my rings. And this is something, if we were going for a night out, if we were doing a date night, anything that I wanted to elevate the elegance of my look without adding fabric that's going to make me sweat to death, this is exactly what I would go for. So one last time, I want you to go ahead and I want you to take a good close look at the colors and the detail. You've got a couple of things here that are giving it so much sparkle. So anytime you combine diamond with colored stone, you're gonna get a lot of sparkle. You're gonna get a lot of different light color reflections, because again, the diamond is naturally doing that with what's around it. And so when you put a lot of color around it, it's just magnificent. But also look at the different shapes. I mean, how many shapes can you count in this particular setting? You've got halo, you've got pear, you've got large round, you've got cushion, you've got princess, you've got oval. You have all of those different cuts of stone in one ring, which is not only making it just absolutely exquisite to look at, but that is contributing to why you're getting so much sparkle in just one ring. Now again, I have told you, I have owned rings like this in the past, and they are costume, they are not real, they are gold painted, and they are crystal at best. But today, you are going to be able to get this beautiful ring for $3,670. $3,670. You can get rid of the costume jewelry and you can replace it with a real beautiful piece of jewelry, 18 karat gold, almost 3 carat gem weight, over a half a carat of diamond weight, and you can do that for $3,670. There is no reason not to have this beautiful piece of jewelry. It is a one-of-a-kind piece. That price is out of this world. So again, I want you to go ahead, click, scan, call, whatever you need to do, but make sure you secure this ring. And this ring and everything that I have shown, please, nothing makes my day brighter than when y'all tag me or DM me pictures of how you are using these pieces. I want to see it with the sundress. I want to see you going to church on Sunday in it. I want to see how you are using these pieces to elevate your look, bring a smile to your face. I want to see and I want to know. So on Instagram, you can find me at elizabeth.maneri. That brings our time together today to a close. Always the saddest part of the show, but I hope today's show brought a smile to your face, and I hope it brought the perfect missing piece to your life and your jewelry box. Remember, you never put on a beautiful piece of jewelry and regret the day you purchased it, but you will regret for the rest of your life the piece that you didn't get and really wish you had. I'll see you next time.